ntɔkwa kyerɛ nkyɛnkyɛ bi esi ɛwɔ yɛ mmarahyɛbadwam a ɛnya asɛm ketewa the parliamentary house. Na yɛn nyinaa yɛnim sɛ ɛberɛ a ɛyɛ NDC amanyɔkuo no ɛwini yɛ no ɛyɛ aberante bi yɛfrɛ no ɛyɛ Afinyo Markins kyerɛ sɛ ɔntra ne to so koraa ne nyinaa ɛfiri ɛyɛ NDC foɔ mpɛ sɛ ɔmoyɛ kalabule bi ɛwɔ ɛyɛ mmarahyɛbadwam hɔ. Na ne nyinaa ɛhyɛ aseɛ firi ɛberɛ a na ɛyɛ kesin atofoɔ sen wɔbɛwuridi budget no ana ɛsan so hyɛ aseɛ firi ɛberɛ a na wɔmoyɛ NDC foɔ vetting no firi sɛ na Afinyo Markins susu sɛ NDC foɔ no a ɛyɛ yɛn mampanin John Dramani Mahama a appoint wɔn sɛ wɔn bɛ the ministerial position no mu no ebi ɛyɛ akorɔfoɔ yie paa na ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa. Wemu ana ntɔkwa bi asen sɔre ɛwɔ parliament a wenu egyina yɛ Afinyo Markins ana kesin atofo se entem ne nyina ɛyɛ budget a wɔbɛwuridi yɛ 2025 no Afinyo Markins sent no budget na wɔwuridi yɛ no wɔn hu nyansa bia yɛden ɛwɔ mu nti ɔmo san nyɛ reading of the budget no ebiem.
Abolish taxes. We have abolished the taxes. Every single thing that we've said we will do, we are doing. Go out there and conduct a survey. Every Ghanaian you ask say that they have confidence in John Dramani Mahama and the government, and that they are happy because they have seen that this is a government that keeps its promises. So you cannot stand here and just throw your fingers and then point at us and say we don't keep our promises. The budget has just been brought. We have not yet even considered it. We have not yet even approved it. For us to implement our promises, you cannot always stand up and talk as if you are more than anybody in this chamber. Make this your last time. Make this your last time.
Honourable members, the issue of keeping promise or not cannot be a supplementary question to question number C. So, Honourable Minority Leader asks a supplementary question.
Mr. Speaker, the leader of government business, who I so much respect, was on his feet to mislead the House. He was not up on a point of order against a question which was yet to be asked. But he talked about proper behavior. But his
Honorable
approach,
Minority
Mr. Speaker,
Leader.
I need to finish. Mr. Speaker, I need
Honorable
to finish.
Minority
Mr.
Leader.
Speaker, I need to finish.
Once again,
Mr. Speaker, I need
would
to
you
finish.
ask a supplementary question? Honorable Minority Leader, once again, will you ask a supplementary question?
Mr. Speaker, I am asking my supplementary question. However, I need your lead to respond to certain matters that have gone into the record of this House, which matters were raised by the majority leader. And it is my right, far right, to respond to these, because he introduced them. Mr. Speaker, if the majority leader talks about improper behavior, I dare say that his is worse. Because he's saying that his government has kept all promises. Even appointing ministers, you gave a promise last week. The 4 that are remaining, you are refusing to. You can't. Which promise have you kept? Which promise have you kept? You said 30% of women. Have you complied with affirmative action law? You come here and then you say you kept your promise. Which promise have you kept? Then you say improper behavior. Yours is worse. Women in banking, only 51 million. Agriculture, the farmers, the poor farmers in the north, the poor farmers in the south. What promises didn't you give? Today, you only allocate a battery sum for the agro sector. The 924 million, a chunk of it goes into compensation. What is the Minister of Agri going to do? A redundant minister? What about your big push? Nothing. And you say you kept your promises. You've not kept your promises. You've not kept your promises. This government is even becoming a lame duck. This government is even becoming a lame duck. If elections are held today, you will lose. If elections are held today, you will become the minority. If elections are held today, you will be the minority. Your majority will go down to less than 100. If you like, declare election. Let the president declare election. And we'll see.
Honorable Minority Leader.
Can the Minister of Finance assure this House that true to his commitment in his own budget, he is going to comply with this funding gap? We want assurances because health matters. We are not supposed to joke with them. Is he going to assure this House that he's going to comply and there would be no story?
Honourable members, before giving the floor to the Minister to answer the question, I think we owe it as a duty to set the record straight. Honourable members, I was part of the people who shepherded the affirmative action bill into law. Honourable members, if you look at the first schedule of the Affirmative Action Act, the 30% is a range, and the target was up to 2026. The law is very clear. Honourable members, the law is very clear. You can make reference to Schedule 1 of the law. Honourable members, so the information is there very clear in Schedule 1 of the law, based on Section 69. Honourable Finance Minister, you have the floor. You have the floor. Yes, you have the floor.
Mr. Speaker, I would like to use this opportunity to, one, assure the House that unlike the previous government that capped the National Health Insurance levy, we will not cap the National Health Insurance levy. And as such, the National Health Insurance Authority will have enough resources to intervene